Dear Journal, as you know, I've been having some trouble with caching lately, but I'm so close to 1,000, I just need to snap out of the funk, and I think it might help if I clear out the bric-a-brac from my video journal directory. Hey, did that lady just check out my ass? Don't be shy, lady. There's plenty for everyone. Good news, Journal. Not about my ass, but I've been practicing my pretending to look like I'm comfortable in my own skin while looking for geocaches so much now that you can barely tell what I'm doing, which is generally how I feel, so it all works out. I can carry this skill out of the game into other aspects of my life and pretend to look natural and go now, go now, do it now, get under the bridge while there's no cars. Yeah, I DNF'd that one. What was I saying? Yes, geocaching outfit. Do you have one? I think I do. I mean, in general, you don't want to wear nice clothes like I did here. Can't believe I gave this tube the old prostate tickle while wearing this. I just really got my arm all the way up there for nothing. Nice. I feel like I've developed a caching outfit based on the function of the clothes, you know, pockets, and it generally makes me look like a henchman from any number of old action movies. Yeah, I blend right in there with my exercises, some calf stretches, the old I'm not planting a bob underneath this platform stretch. So I changed it up with an orange sweatshirt. Surely no one wearing such a bright color is up to no good, which I suppose is offset by standing on a drainage pipe facing the tree line while talking to yourself, but I think that's a better look than the henchman one. My wife thinks I look like a vagabond, all mismatched with clothes tied on here and there, boots barely laced, water bottles, gloves strapped to my bag and such. Usually I don't think anything of it, but I was getting a cache that happened to be laying on the ground here. I wasn't having any problems, mind you. I was just signing the log discreetly and a guy comes riding up, so I move my bike and, well, I don't know, maybe my wife's onto something.
You okay? Oh yeah, I'm good. You good? Yeah, thank you for checking.
Hey, thanks, nice guy, but, you know, as far as he's concerned, I'm just the guy who pulled over to write a note. Do I really look that disheveled and distressed? I wasn't distressed there. I was distressed here.
Why is this so fucking difficult? 1 star, 2 stars, come on now. The fuck?
And I was distressed here after spending some time on a mystery and not being able to find the actual physical cache.
Yeah, I'm done. I know when to quit. But here I am, eating a sandwich in a goddamn swamp like I'm fucking Shrek or something.
And as long as I'm venting and dumping clips, I was also distressed here. Got a flat on my bike, I got car troubles, I've been out for 2 hours, nothing but DNFs. But such is life, at least I got to see some cool scenery. Also, this place is got those handy signs, you know, telling you what's going on in nature, so I was finally able to figure out what those tall brownie things were and growing out of the ground into the sky. Trees. That cemetery problem I had in the past may have killed my geocaching vibe a little, but another contributor was a string of outings that I just sucked. I sucked when I was out. No one to blame but myself. Pity, I always started out with such high hopes. Dear Journal, I've got to get out of my DNF funk here today. However, I'm going to do it a little different. Usually I'll have a destination and I'll ride to that destination along the way. I'll try to stop and pick up some caches, but I'm just going to ride to my destination first, get that cache. When I work my way back, I don't know if that's going to achieve anything different, but at least my energy expenditure will be, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just want to ride right now. It's 7:15. That's the direction I'm going. There's a lot of opportunities, so nothing quite like the feel of something new, yeah? Adventure ahead. Pretty cool shot right here. Thanks, nature. Of course, gotta have the cock. I appreciate the little curve on the bottom, the added realism. That curve denotes 2 testicles. But yes, fun and adventure. Why did I do that?
It's 9:45. And now it just seems like I rode all this way. I rode 8 miles to be in a sewer. That's not the case, although all the evidence points to the contrary.
A lot of this is along the 202 highway trail, which I should really tap into to get to those 10,000 caches. I've spent some time on it already. Right near this one parking spot is a cache. Surely it's one of these benches. I have a 1 in 4 chance of getting it right. My first guess. Yeah, well, a 1 in 3 for the second guess. $50-50 for the third. Okay, alright, that find is just a find and not symbolic of my entire journey that day. Not far from that area right off the trail, I encounter the domain of the tick, the high grass. You can practically smell the mental struggle here before I use a cheap mental trick to convince myself to go for the cache. Alright.
They can't get on me if I'm riding the bike, right?
Yes, tick season is right around the corner. Ticks and flying bastards.
Wasp, wasp, wasp.
Ever get to a cache with high favorite points and realize that all those favorite points were from years ago and the cache has long been abandoned?
Well, I don't know what it was supposed to be. But right now, it's a find.
See, I'm still finding caches. I shouldn't make it sound like I'm 100% sucking at the game. Never commit or admit to a suck 100%. That's advice you can take to the bank. The suck bank. Sorry, focus man. It's just my ratio is off, my geocaching ratio. I'm used to lots of finds with a few DNFs, not the other way around. Maybe I should stick to larger caches for a bit. They tend to have the better logbooks anyway.
Happy Thanksgiving. Let's be thankful we live in a land, although overregulated, we can still wander from place to place and geocache.
Oh, really?
Damn, Steve, killing them with pragmatism. We can't just go wherever we want.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Journal, if God's real, and they read out your sins and go over your life and all that, my blaspheming will just be off the charts thanks to geocaching. Thanks, geocaching. See you in hell. Well, that's an odd way of ending things, but there you go. Probably just some imagery of me eating again. Yeah, you know what? No, we're ending on watching that lady check my ass out again. I don't care what you actually think she's doing, so good day to you.